Hey there. I hope my sound is okay. I'm trying out in my another webcam, my one of my original ones, and a stand that I got the other day to see if I could use my older webcams. So it does seem like I can see the picture, more of the picture than I could see when I was looking on um, when I was testing it in settings. So that's good. Figured out how to flip the image 90 degrees so it would like show upright. So um, I hadn't planned on going live today, but then I realized that it is Mandala Monday, and so it's like, oh, well, and I'm using that as an excuse to finish a whip. So that's what I'm going to do. This is from a book I got from Ollie's Flower Mandalas. I got this book like a week and a half or so ago. And yeah, so gonna color in it. I hope there's sound. I don't know. This doesn't. Okay, it does seem like it's moving a little bit, but I don't know what that means. Anyway, not here for that. Not well. Kind of here for the sound to test it, but mostly here to color. So, and we really want to finish this. I want to finish all the whips I showed in my video the other day. So, um, and one way to just do it and not think too hard about it is for me to just go live and make myself colors. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what are we gonna use for the background? We're gonna use pencil, or are we going to? I do want to use. Um, I got a really long live yesterday. Bubbles was on with me, and I was watching her use some um, watercolors. So that's on my list of something to try out. But I've had a meeting today, and so like my head's just for work. So my head's not you know my head is too like filled with stuff and fuzzy and whatever else to like try something new with coloring because I got some other things I got to think about. So what do I want to use? I was thinking of using those. Where are they? Thinking of using these because I think they're kind of on borrowed time because of my experience with them with the weird kind of um use these up. Um, why is that yellow? Always sticks together like this, like the label didn't stay on. I should just take the label off. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't want to be on long because I have some things I got to do to prepare for tomorrow. But I did so much on this one below. I don't even want to do all the work to make it match in this one. But let's see what we can do here. I think I'm gonna turn on. Yeah, I kind of want to listen to Jason Mindeman a little bit. Hopefully, it's okay for me to do that. Let's find where I am. I just need some music. Or I don't want to take too long because I don't want to be on here all day. I just want to get some significant work done on this little guy. Oh, 1 second. See what I can. Maybe I can make my music production software work for me and at least loop something I was working on. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I probably should have done this before I got on, but this is kind of impromptu. Kind of decided I needed to do this. Did it come on? It did come on. I don't know why this thing is just moving so slow these days. Okay. I thought about going on via Restream, but I think I probably drove Restream a little crazy over the past few days, being on there so much, so I did not. So I'm not going to think too much about colors with this because, like I said, I want to finish it. And so whatever it turns out to be when I'm done is what it is. And I just want it to be a meditative practice and, you know, oh, brother. Let me shut some things on this so it'll stop talking to me. Someday maybe I will have my whole uh, storage thing resolved, but it's not today. I'm sorry it's taking so long for me to get myself together here. Okay. I have to see how loud this is going to be. And I have to have it on loop. Put it on loop. Okay. Hopefully it's not too loud. Can I mute myself? I'm going to mute myself for a second to make sure. Okay. Oh, that's this one. What's that? What objects? Strange. It's like there's extra spaces. Hey, Maritza. I have a big to do on my desk with this. I kind of forgot what colors I was using. It's kind of weird that it looks really sloppy, but I'm gonna try and clean it up at some point. Here we go. Weirdest color combos ever. Oh, that's so messy. Okay, I'm getting sick of that loop. Where is... Turn it down, maybe that'll... Dang, it got louder. I'm gonna fade it out. It's getting on my nerves. I've heard it enough. Not quite finished with it, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but um, I was just trying to make some loops of things that were kind of quiet and calm, because my tendency is to be, when I make loops, is to make like really like crazy EDM things, and love doing that. But probably not so good to color to, so I'm trying to focus on doing calm things. And yeah, am I about to whip out yet another color? Almost looks like it, but I'm gonna resist the urge unless it's yellow, I guess. This has a lot of pink. Um, this that doesn't really, unless I have them in the wrong place. I really like pink. Ugh, I don't even know how I did that first one. I have no idea. I just did it. This is what happens when you don't plan, and it's just like, well, there's a whole bunch of stuff on this one butterfly between pencil and acrylic markers, and I could never, I don't even, I can't even remember everything I did with it, because in part it was trying to save things I messed up. It's like, oh, that looks awful. So that's kind of, I'm still think I'm in that mode basically, but I'm gonna finish this whip. Either way, I'm gonna finish it. And I figure from my mistakes, I will learn something. So one thing I learned is pencil does not like going over these metallic markers very well, unless you want it to have a particular kind of unclean look. Hmm. I really want to play Jason Lewis Mind Amend, but I'm not sure of the rules for playing that, and I'm kind of, but that really helps me focus listening to um, his videos. That's different looking. I kind of like that, actually. I'm gonna do more of the yellow. You can tell this is a favorite color. It's just kind of getting short. Excuse me. Oh, 25 minutes. Let's see if I can I possibly finish this butterfly within the hour? That's kind of my goal. Because I don't want to be on any longer than an hour. I already did that one, that color, so I might as well do this one too. There's another one. I want to turn the book around, but because I'm using this camera, this other camera that I'm not used to, kind of like I'm not sure how much. Oh, I guess I could do it, but not as comfortable with it on my desk as the other one. So I'm just kind of in a get her done moment with this, with this mandala. Let's see. I think I need to use pink. You're trying. I don't know. Try not to do any more marker because that traumatized me a little bit. So I need more blue. It's got so muddy. Like that. Just do that. Pink. It'd be difficult to put pink on the outside. I don't think that's a strong enough color. And now I'm gonna look at this like months from now and say, what the heck was I thinking? It bothers me that they're not symmetrical really, which I suppose is, I don't know, maybe that's a good thing for the composition, but it's kind of driving me nuts for coloring. Now I don't know what to do though. Shoot. Because the size was different, I colored it. Shoot. Oh well. I'm going to put them together. It's like some 1960s psychedelic monstrosity. Just realized I should use putting the purple on top of the gold kind of makes it look brown in some places. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I suppose I could put some red on there to kind of, I don't know. We're just gonna make it work. Mhm. I have to stay with the colors that I've done in here. So I'm gonna try and leave that pencil sharpener. I don't know. Hey, Bubbles. Yeah, I forgot that today is like when I said I was going to do the Mandala Monday thing, even though it might be over for that one creator. I figured it's a way for me to finish some whips. And I was like, oh, let me just come on real quick. Hope you're having a good day. It just like a few minutes ago, well, before I came on, I was going downstairs. I was like, oh, I got to feed the dog. And then it's like, oh, I was like, no, he's not here anymore. So, really? Oh, thank you. I feel like it's kind of like, whew, I don't know, a bad acid trip or something. Or maybe it's my memory of everything I went through to get to this point. I'm like, oh. Are you at home or you at work? I was going to say hi to Yuki. Yuki paws! Yuki's got cute paws. I told you every pet that has ever like been through my house or lived at my house. Oh Lord. Okay, well we know how that is. Well, I hope it's an uneventful day. Pray for an uneventful night at work for you. Every pet I've ever had, I have a song for each one of them. They each have a song, and any pet that's been through my house, like my in-laws' pets, like because we live next door, and like so they'll spend half the time at our house, half the time at theirs. Ooh, oh wow, oh wow. Do you take your sketchbook with you? Yes, I have a song for every single animal I have regular contact with. I'm just strange like that. But I automatically wind up singing to them something about them, and it winds up being their song. Oh, cool. I think I'm kind of taken on like by osmosis or something. I'm not there yet, of course, but the way that you do like your ribbons and things like that, I find myself doing something that seems like that's what you're doing, and it's like it's good to watch other people because you kind of get things even when you don't think you're getting it. You get like techniques from people. Someday I'm gonna color like bubbles. that's my, that's one of my missions in life. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that, but we'll fix that later. I don't know. Maybe it might work. Oh, let's just keep going. Yeah, I find myself really wanting to sketch, and I still haven't gotten my desk and my setup to the place where I want it to be, so I can do that. And I think someday I'm just gonna break down, and I'm just gonna like shove everything out the way and just make it happen. So, because I really am feeling that urge, especially after I found those drawings I did when I was in school. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I could turn that into a coloring page. I need to sharpen this pencil. I'm so bad with that. Sharpen the darn pencil. See, now I'm going to have to use a gel pen in there because, like, the tip is thick and so, like, it's. I don't know why I do that. I just do. And, Bubbles, I actually went in. I don't know if you noticed my interest at the time, but I actually went in and bought those, the Faber-Castell Pit pens, like even like the one that you said you don't like, that the brush tip. I bought those today. Um, yeah, my obsession with line, and looking at those pens, I was like really like it kind of sent me somewhere. It's like I think I need to try using those. I have a feeling I'm gonna really like it. Let's see. Hmm, another color or more of the same. Well, ooh, is that going to be crazy or what to put the green there? Why green? I don't know. I just picked it up. Just pulled it out the bag, out of the bag and says, "Okay, well, we'll use this." Well, it's almost yellow. We'll see what happens. I'm so weird, so random. Yeah, I got the black ones. Yeah, just the set that has like it has 5 pens in it. So that'll be my treat for drawing because the point on the end on the pen seems to determines how I draw or sketch or whether I draw or sketch when I draw. So I'm like, I think this is going to really do something for me. So yeah, so I got them. I just think I want really feeling yellow on that end. It's almost like I need whatever set has any set yellow pencils. I need to have like triple the amount of yellow because I'm going to use all those up first. Carrie, hey, this is a treat. You having a good day? I'm just sitting here coloring. Yeah, we're gonna change it from that yellow because like this might be a bit much, but yellow is a good base. And I can do things with it and on top of it. Ah, I had this crazy loop on that I created, and I thought I was gonna keep it going the whole time, but it's driving me nuts. So that's not happening. But and my other ones are like too loud and crazy, so I feel like I probably shouldn't play those because they'll distract me. Plus, I get into the beat and everything, and then I'm not paying attention to like coloring. I'm paying attention to everything else with it. It's like, no, I can't do that. I think I may try and put on Jason Mind Amend just because, oh my gosh, I love um, his videos, and they're supposed to be for concentration. Um, he has them for different things, but um, a lot of them just sound like dance music to me. It's like the relaxation part is like just a nice side effect. But um, my favorite one is the panda. I love that panda one. As much as I've listened to it, I could just listen to it over and over and like nonstop. Um, no, but I didn't look that hard either. I didn't look that hard for them. Um, actually, do I know where they are? Did I disassembled that box, so they're not in there. Yeah, I didn't look that hard, but I'm not really. I know they're here. It's just I'm not looking in the right place. But see, because now I have these that like I can't even these acrylic pens that have a small tip. So now it's like it's not so imperative that I get those because these kind of have a small tip on them. So I can use these or maybe use the fine point jelly rolls, but which I probably won't because I use those way too much. And I try to save them for I don't know. I'm always saving stuff for try to save them for something like more special or more appropriate or I don't know. I don't know what my logic is with that. I really don't. Okay, now I want more yellow. So there's not enough. There's not enough. Carrie, you were talking about patties in your live today, or YouTube cameras was talking about Jamaican beef patties, and yeah, that's something that's on my list actually is to make them because I think it was I have a couple videos from YouTube that I saved that say how to that show how to make the dough, and it actually shows how to make the whole patty, and I even have like a what is it? It's that the Mexican um there's a Mexican pie thing that actually is shaped just like Jamaican beef patties, and I have a press like that, and yeah, I've been wanting to make those for a while. The biggest thing is both of them, the filling and the dough. But it seems like the dough is something that's going to be more of a challenge for me than the filling. And I actually want to make a vegetarian one. Oh yeah, I'll take them. You can throw in some ackee in there too. Maybe even a slab of saltfish. Because you know what? I don't even know. Like you would think that saltfish would be a common thing, but I don't even know. Like I don't know. I thought I would see some at our Asian market. This like it's about an hour away from me, but I thought I would find some there, and they didn't have any. They got tons of every other kind of fish though. But yeah, I don't know. I might need to. I don't know if Toronto still has the Carib Festival, but I might need to go up there just so I can get me some. Hopefully, somebody making some ackee and saltfish. Yeah, that's on my list, Bubbles. That's definitely. I mean, it is forefront on my list. is to try those metallic watercolors. And actually, um, one of the moderators for Dee Dee Willingham, Jane, I think her last name is Young. She was she was using watercolors today and was yeah, empanadas. That's what the press is for. It's like for empanadas and it so it looks yes, I have an empanada press. Um but yeah, Jane was actually using watercolors today. And I don't know, they were talking about watercolors I think in both Dee Dee Willingham's video today and as well. And so there were also like these oil pastels too that were like beautiful. Lord have mercy. I can't get any more stuff. I have to use it more. I have to use what I have. But yeah, I'm starting to get brave about the watercolors, especially since you showed how you do it and so that there's not a lot of water on your desk. It's like, yeah, cuz I don't need to have containers of water on my desk. That spells total disaster, impending doom. Okay, do I need more blue? So I have that color, which I don't even know. I might be using the wrong pencil set. Thank you, Carrie. I know it just kind of happened like boom, and it's funny. I actually posted a thing to Google help. It's like I got this many views on the video, and I don't think that's right. Is there a way where you can? I thought it was like wrong. It's like I don't understand what's going on. Oh my gosh, that thing just broke twice. I just hope if anything that I'm doing helps somebody figure out, solve a coloring problem for them or helps them relax or whatever. That's what I like. I don't want nothing. Where are we? See, things don't seem like they really match. They're not the same. They just freestyle, which actually, when you're drawing, that's a good thing. It kind of would take the pressure off of me and trying to draw a coloring page. It's like everything doesn't have to match because this one sure doesn't. And Bubbles, what you were saying yesterday about like how your approach to your drawing in your sketchbook for your characters, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like about a week ago, it's like there's like these three characters that I drew, like probably the only characters I've ever really drawn that look like something. When I had decided I was really going to start sketching seriously, um, and I said, well, I know I want to stick with those. I know I want to do something with them, and so I said, what kind of world would they live in? What does their world look like? And so that's kind of what I'm thinking about now, and that's how you approached your characters. And yeah, so that was something I was thinking about. So I haven't like started to sketch. We're getting there. It's so out of my wheelhouse for what I'm used to, but that's okay. I am willing to try new things. Oh, cool. Haven't done a puzzle in ages, but they can be really fun and challenging. And I know people like they actually like put shellac or whatever on them afterwards and frame them and put them on their walls. Strapping. Okay, Bubbles. This is a Holbein pencil. Probably the only one I'll ever own because I was looking for lilac or lavender, a real lilac or lavender. So I can say I think all I can afford is one Holbein pencil. That's about it. Okay. And I just, ooh, accept. Hello, Jennifer. Okay, this is the problem. It feels nice and it colors nice. This is how these things get you. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Wow. Darn pencil. Wow. And this is lilac. CP422. I don't know how to focus on this one, this camera. See, now I want to keep coloring with this lilac. Maybe we'll do those purple then. Just because of that. And this sharpener has been, oop, where am I? This sharpener has been pretty good for a lot of the pencils I've been using lately. Two Maiba, excuse me, got it from jetpens.com. Let's see. Got a little sloppy one. Look for put on Jason. Oh, we might have to turn my speaker back on. Oh, and I have a keyboard. Oh, 1 second. How's it doing that? No, wake up. Hmm. There we go. Jason Lewis Mind Amend. And he's got a new one. Let me not play the new one because um, my favorite one is the Panda. So I'm just gonna put on Panda. Where are you, Panda? I can't find him. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the panda. It has a big panda face on it. I don't know, like there's a bunch of his videos. They have big like animal faces in the middle. And I don't know if that has something to do with like focus for people who have ADHD or who are neurodivergent that they need to like look up and look at that thing in the center. Oh, but the Panda mix is my favorite. I think next I like the aardvark mix. I highly recommend him. I should type his name in the chat. That's his channel name. Music you can go to sleep to, you can clean the house to, you can do work to. Okay, I'm loving this whole bag. That's pretty dangerous. I can't love another whole bag because I ain't got whole bag pockets. Yeah, I can see why. Oh, jeez, I just went in there like I was using a Crayola. What the heck? Wow, I can see why you like these bubbles. If they all like act like this one is, oh my gosh. I don't want to use another pencil now. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Wow, I'm actually liking this. It's not looking so bad now. Hmm. Oh, I already hit an hour. I'm still here. Oh well, I'm on a mission. I want to finish this butterfly. I'm almost there. These. Um, Maybe for a week and a half, but like not working on it every day of that week and a half. I worked on it a lot for like a couple days, and then I put it down and was working on something else. So so yeah, I think I've had the book for I got the book. What was it, like maybe Saturday before last Saturday? So however long that is, I don't know. What do I want? Oh, purple. It's like sometimes I get obsessive with one when I'm working on it, and it's all I work on, and then I get sick of it and put it down. But this one, I just needed a break from it because I had done so much to it, um, that it turned out so different from how it started that I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know where I'm going with this. So that was one reason I put it down for a few days. And see, this looks totally different from that. I don't know how I'm going to resolve that. Unless, well, I go over the black lines with marker, but then that's what put me in this whole space. Like, oh my god, what have I done? But I'm going to have to do it again to make it match. What? Yes. Which I just noticed this guy's not colored in. So let's do that. So I'm gonna make them all purple. Blue, blue, pink, or this guy. Oh, okay. Let's leave. And do it. Might need to go to lick.com and order more of these. These whole vine lilacs. I think it was like $5 a pencil or something like that. And I looked at that price. It's like, oh my god. Just to find the right light purple, I'll do it. And this is one of the better um, lavender lilacs that I've seen too, a truer one. So, oh, so I'm making the insides of these. Doing lunch. Amazon Japan. Yeah, but then do you have to pay like crazy shipping for it? If I go to Amazon Japan, see now you're enabling me or leading me on to do more damage. The Japanese have their stationery and stationery and noodles. Hang on, I'm gonna make this one orange too. Really? Uh oh. I'm gonna try not to think too hard about that. How many are in a set? If it's only seven, well, oh well, the price is like, but if I just don't want another huge pencil set. Ooh, 150. That's a good price. Wow. Wow. I may investigate. I don't think I'm buying though. I don't need it. I can't really have another pencil set. I'm already trying to find a place how to organize the ones I have, and then I guess orange yellow is taking this thing over. That's okay. Wow. Man, that's really like you spoil yourself with buying pencils. It's like you're gonna be like, I don't want to use anything else. If they all work like that one, my goodness, that's like wow. Let's make the center of them pink. Why do we want to make the center of them pink? Yeah, I think that would have to be a treat purchase for me that I would have to earn by doing something huge. Yeah, accomplishing something huge. We're almost there. Almost there. Boy, it looks a whole lot better than it did in the beginning. I'll tell you that much. I was like, oh my god, this is awful. I was thinking, and I'm doing this live. Well, you can see how something crappy can turn into something better, or how something can start off looking crappy, but keep working it. Just because I don't see that much of this color, I'm putting this in here. But yeah, that pencil, like, wow. You know what? I wonder if I did that before. I might, well, maybe it was a polychromos that I had, and I was like, ooh, that made me think, you know what? I need to get the whole set. And I don't know if I must have used this before, I think. I don't know. but maybe I haven't used it before because like I think I would have remembered. That's pretty memorable how that feels, what it does. I don't really like that. It's too green. I need something to take that out of too much green. So these aren't the same size or something. It's really weird. Size of this, they're not like totally, I don't know, parallel. So you think you can do the same thing you did on the other side, but you can't quite because they're not shaped the same entirely. And it's kind of annoying. Minor annoyance. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check out that Amazon Japan and try and stay away from the other stationery on there. Oh, let's see if that works. Since I was a little girl, paper and pens. That was my thing. Paper, pens, pencils, crayons. That was my thing. More than candy. It's like if I could get like paper, a pad of paper and pens, like yeah, I'll take that over candy. And then go to my grandma's house for a pork chop. That was it's like I like pork chops and fried chicken more than I like candy. I want a cheap date. Wow, we're almost done. I'm almost done. Yeah, what did I do with that one? I think this is this color. I still have to think about what I want to do for the background. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking of using these art chip acrylic pens. I was thinking of using the mandala, excuse me, paints, acrylic paints, because I think this paper can pretty much take that. Um, and I was thinking of just using pencil. So let's see, what are my other options? I could use pan pastel. I could do that. I haven't decided yet. And I got to do the bubbles. The bubbles are going to probably be, I'm thinking white and sparkly. However, I do that. So I could do that with the Mandalama shimmer paints because I got the one that bubbles that you got that I saw when you bought it, and then I went and bought it. So might use that. I'm not sure. I could try using like the watercolors on here, but I don't know if this paper will be able to handle that. So okay, I got one more. I got one more. I got one more. I'm gonna do like a combo purple, lilac, and blue. Watch the video. Oops, I didn't do the whole thing on another one. I guess I got to now. I was watching a video yesterday where a woman was making fabric. She called, what did she call it? Basically like paper for like collaging or whatever. So it looks like kind of like art paper, and it's soft and has color and texture. Well, basically, she was just taking glossy pages from a magazine and using, you know, cooking oil. And then she would like fold it and whatever. put more oil on her fingers and like rub out the paper, and then crumple it up. Rub it out, put more oil on her fingers, and turn it a different way, crumple it another way. And she showed the finished products that like look just like it looks like a I don't know, it's weird. It looks like a crumpled tissue or what's that fabric that make a lot of summer blouses out of. I can't remember what it's called. Hmm. Chiffon? Do I mean chiffon? I'm not sure if I mean chiffon or not. I can't remember. It's not precisely the word I was looking for, but yeah. So she did that all with like glossy magazine pages. I was like, oh my gosh. And why did I talk about that? I don't remember, but it's something I want to try. It was really, really interesting. Oh, and the process is it's actually Japanese because Japanese do that with a particular type of paper to make that kind of paper or something like that. I don't know. I did put the video on my wall because I think I did. Um, I know I saved it because I want to try doing that. The result was just so beautiful. And like she didn't do anything. It's just you pick a page and you oil it and crumple it up and oil it and crumple it up and it happened. The process was only like 7 minutes for it to get like that. I was like, oh my gosh. And she has all these pieces of paper that she did that with saved, and like she uses them in collages and stuff. I'd never seen such a thing. I thought that was really amazing. And I guess it is something that people do that make handcrafting books and things like that. Look how fast that Holbein just made that look like that. I'm shook. I'm shook. Oh my gosh. I wonder, like, because I'm loving these Prismacolor, the powder blue and the white. I wonder what Holbein's white does. If their lilac does that. I could do that a little bit more, but I'm afraid I don't want to do too much. Get crumbs on here. Okay. Do I want to do the dots or not? I think I will. I'm going to put silver dots. Or not silver, gold. Since you seem to have used gold other places. And I still got to decide if I'm going to outline it or not because, oops, I have to prime this. These pens, by the way, they're, I'm going to mute the music. They don't have a name on the package or anything, but they're called Kugert. That's the company. I got them on Amazon, and they're actually a smaller point pen. And I don't think this shows a. I did kind of an unboxing or whatever on it. All it says is acrylic paint marker. Does it give the size? 0.07 and to 0.3 millimeter. Because of the way the tip is, you can like get either one of those out of it. Just kind of like what I was telling you about that bubbles about that one pen where they had the comma between the millimeter sizes of the point. So this is like that too. Um, these pens are really nice because you don't have to do a lot to prime them, and I don't know if I don't know if it's because they're short. I don't know what it is, but like these things are wonderful, and I'm really glad I got them. Um, I wish you could do it so you can see the ink come out, but it really comes out better if it's straight up and down. Yeah, see, it's not priming as fast because I didn't do it straight up and down. There it is. I just pressed it down twice. There's the color. And I didn't even press it down. Well, you can't really see it because of the little dot. I didn't even press it down very hard at all. And I don't know how you get this to focus on this camera, but yeah, these are. I'm really glad that I got them. I was looking for a smaller tip, and this did it. So it's Coog, G as in good, ERT. And I can't show the front of the box because Amazon slapped the label, the shipping label on the front of the box. So I'm going to tell you my whole life if I flip over the box. I don't know why they do that. I kind of don't mind, except I minded this time because I was doing an unboxing, and it's like, well, I tell everybody where I live and my whole name and all that nonsense. Look at that. I got my little dots there. Just that easy from this wonderful paint marker. I love these things. So I think that's it. Did I cover these? This poor butterfly has so much overworked. If overworked were a butterfly, that's this poor little butterfly. But oh well. See, now I'm just gonna keep going. This is how that started. Okay, we done. So that's my work on this mandala for this week, or at least today. I may work on it later this week. I don't know. Um, but yeah. So hey, hi Grish, how are you? Just getting ready to go. Just coloring. That's all I do over here. I'm good over here. I talk my mess in other places. That's when my doppelganger comes out. No, I'm the same place everywhere I go. It's like there's a scripture in the Bible that like says like does the sweet and bitter water come out of um the same something fountain or whatever. And I always thought about that because I thought, well, so basically bitter and sweet comes out of everybody. So like I don't understand that scripture. But anyway, um yeah, so I got this done. It took an hour and 31 minutes, although I fiddled around for a little bit, unsure what I was doing. But one thing I think that was good about this was you saw how ugly it was at the beginning, and I don't think it looks ugly anymore. I don't know if it looks like it blends with the entire picture, but I actually like this butterfly better than that one. But this I already told you about the situation with that. Anyway, um, so that's it for me. I'm gonna go and do some other stuff. Thank you for hanging out with me. And for those of you that are working, I hope your rest of your work day goes uneventful and but not too uneventful that like you're falling asleep on the job. I always hate when that happens. When a day was so boring that it's like, oh my god, it's like this is dragging. So I hope your night doesn't drag, and I hope it's not crazy. I hope it's a nice thing in between. And anyway, so that's it. Blah 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 blah. Check out Jason Lewis Mind Amend. I love that website. It has all kinds of good music that actually has a purpose of helping you relax or focus or whatever else. And that's it for me. Have a good night.